Hey guys, it's Slacker, and before I start, I just want to say I wrote the script when I was really mad because I wrote a full script and my phone ran out of battery, so my whole script was erased. So I'm gonna try and write these stories as well as I wrote them out the first time. Anyways, when I was little, I did a lot of like dumb shit, and I always tried to have a fun time in school, but kids really but wouldn't really let me. Instead, they just took advantage and treated me like shit. So I got used to it and I just learned to be quiet. So even nowadays, I don't talk much because I believe I'm just gonna get criticized for no reason. I'm fine with it, usually because these kids are mostly trash that think they're better, but they're just really dumb kids that are a run on joke that they don't even know about. Anyways, I'm gonna begin the story. So when I was 5, I moved to 100 Mile House, BC. I tried to make friends, and I did, but they were lonely losers for the right reasons. They were fucking psychopaths. Future serial killers. One grew up and became a douche, and the other weirder one went homeschooled over a tummy ache and is still an oddball. They always wanted to be like the older kids, so one day they fucking attacked a bunch of grade 7s who should have just told them to go away and walked off, but no, instead they told the teacher and me, the innocent bystander, gun and shit because for some reason I was a menace that needed to be stopped for sitting alone on the stairs. So at that point I was happy that I was a loner till grade 3 when I met a kid who was pretty cool, except one day when we were talking about Mario, and he just said out in the open really loud, "Yeah." And like, could you imagine if Mario raped Peach? And I was like, and I just turned at him, fucking mind blown, jaw to the ground. "What did you say?" And he goes, just rapes her. I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, why would Mario do that? Why do you want a scene like that? And I was like, "Do you mean he just has sex?" And he's like, "Yeah, same thing." And I was like, "No, not really." And I had to explain to him how rape was like 1,000 times different than sex. But he like still said it till about grade 6. I don't know why he stopped. What just really blew his mind, like he probably had to say it to his grandma or something. But like, and like in grade 4, this kid, he was a wacky dude. I still respect him even though we're not friends. One day this girl was beating me up on the playground at school, so he runs up and just fucking slams her one in the gut, and she was just like crunched over, about to start crying. I didn't really care. She was a bitch and had it coming. But still, it was pretty fucking fucked up as soon as I saw him do that shit. Um, One of my most regrettable moments is back in grade 2. It was the first time I tried to ask out a girl. Maybe one of the stupidest things I've ever done. I don't know why I was so confident. I should have accepted being the weird kid who befriended the animals because my parents said they could be my friends and siblings, and the kid who came from the Canadian Alabama, I should have just sat out elementary and hoped for the best in high school. So anyways, this girl really loved Hannah Montana and the movie was in theaters. So I clipped $2 off tickets, coupons I mean, for the movie, and I walked up to her, and poor little Dusty, not knowing what was about to happen, walked over with a huge shit-faced smile, looking like the one Jewish kid who accidentally signed up for Catholic school. And before I finished asking if she wanted to go see it, her friend booted me in the jaw. I didn't fall, I didn't scream nor cry. I just sighed and walked off as I just waited for the next day with good spirits. And from what I remember, I just cried in the computer lab because my teacher yelled at me so loud for something so little. I think it was like, I forgot my binder, the purple one. I accidentally brought the black one. They're both empty. So I had to lie that I was worried about my parents dying so she wouldn't yell at me for crying about what she yelled at me for. So I just continued waiting for it to be over till when I was in grade 4 and I had the most divorced man thought and said, I guess I'll just settle and get a job as a janitor and marry the weirdest girl in class. I was a weird kid who had had the thoughts of a suicidal businessman. If anyone said if you could go back to the easier days of elementary school, would you do it? I'd probably kill them and destroy the time machine. And this isn't really meant for you guys to be sad about. It's just like a bit of lore about me, I guess. I was very suicidal in elementary because everyone praised heaven, so I wanted to go there because it sounded better than Earth. But I think I became a lot more happy when I met a couple of friends in grade 5 and 6, because I had people that could back me up when like people would be dicks. And then one day, this motherfucker had the nerve to walk up to me. This kid who used to bully me. He wasn't as bad as the rest or annoying, but he still walks up to me and he goes, "What happened to you, man? You used to be so nice. No one did anything to you. Why are you like this?" I was never so mad. I was just blown away by his stupidity. He was just such a cunt. I couldn't take that. It was fucking stupid. I like lost it. I was just like washing my hands too, and this is when he decides to come ask me that. I don't know why. He just came up and asked it. After 2 years of me being mean, pretty much. And I think I had every right. I'll never regret being an asshole to these kids. They always deserved it. Also, back then, every time I'd walk past a soccer field, every kid would boot a soccer ball at my head. And then one day, the other day actually, one of them came up and said, "Oh, yeah, we used to kick those at you on purpose." Like they just fucking showed me the Da Vinci Code or some shit. My mind should have been blown away that it was on purpose that I got kicked. Not just physics, not just bad luck of a ball going my way, right into my nose. Yeah, it was some real funny yucks. Yeah. So I guess I'll probably say more in another video about more of this stuff. If you like the video, like, subscribe, hit the bell, I guess. There's probably not many people listening. If so, I guess do that. I don't know. Adios.